All right, so today is the day that hopefully we can hear the sleeper Miata start up and idle. So right now, Dom, he's taking the master cylinder off, and we're just gonna replace the brake booster because in this box, as you guys saw in yesterday's video, if you didn't see yesterday's video, go check it out. See the wheels in the 135. We got, oh, why is it this color? This is disgusting. Do you like this color?
Not at all.
What's it for?
That should be black.
This is for brakes.
At least black.
Oh my god, this is disgusting. But anyways, I got that for the car, and we're gonna replace this one because this one's an ABS one, that's a non-ABS one. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put the valve cover on, I'm gonna get the coil packs on. I actually need to go get spark plugs because I want to do 2 steps colder. I just took the Megasquirt out of the Roadster because that is going to be getting a haul tech, and I also found a Walbro 255 at the old shop, so I brought it here. I was gonna take the fuel pump out of the Roadster because it can like do E85 and stuff, but I figured I'd just leave it in there because I do want to run E85 with the SR20, and I've already experienced E85 in a Miata, so it's really not a big deal to me. I just wanted a turbo Miata. Don't really care for the E85, I just want flames. So we're gonna do all, I'm doing the valve cover, he's doing that, and I'll check in. Tom just got the booster out. Now he's just bench bleeding it. So how do you bench bleed this?
Just fill it up and pump it.
That's literally it?
Yep. Until it starts coming off the holes.
So it's pretty simple then.
Very.
I decided to go with the Roadster valve cover just because the blue one, it just doesn't look good on this engine. It doesn't look good with the green, and it doesn't really make sense to put the blue one on. And I think the just stock looks way better, and plus it looks JDM as fuck with all this Japanese lettering right here. Dom's finishing putting the booster in. I got some spark plugs right here that I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in the coil packs with the wires. I got these wires right here, which I guess are better. So I'm gonna throw all that on. I'm pretty sure everything is just about done. Just to make it run, obviously I can't drive it yet. I still need to bleed the brakes and stuff like that in order for it to run. The only thing I do need right now is oil. So coil packs are on, the wires are on, there's spark plugs in her. Everything's tight, the gas lines are on. We got this idle air on, whatever. Everything. Booster's on. I guess the gray doesn't look that bad now that I put this on. It kind of matches. Looks pretty good. But now I'm going to go run it. I'm going to get some oil. And then hopefully she cranks over and runs. We'll see. Like a good neighbor, Advanced AutoZone is here. Vroom. What up, guy? Look at this hood rat. You gotta check the oil. Someone said in the comments if your oil's low, then I guess it will buck. Don't really believe it, but it was the easiest one I read, so I'm gonna go with that first. Ah! I can't see the hole. Well, there's nothing on the dipstick. That's sick. If this kid's right, I'm gonna kiss him. I'll gladly take this guy out to dinner if this is true. Chug, chug, chug. Now where did I put? Oh. All right, this should be good. I'm not gonna check it, I'm just gonna run it. Green, here we go. Matt. No way! Don't even tell me it was the oil. No fucking way. Are you kidding me? Oh, we have to go. Oh my god. Oh, we made it, kinda halfway. Alright, well now we gotta go do a burnout and see if it's really fixed. Never mind, I was going to hit a burnout location and it started doing it again, but let's see what happens here. Well, at least she doesn't burn out. Not a very good one, but she did a burnout. We are now back in the shop. I was just about to put oil in it, then I completely forgot that I had to actually put the Megasquirt in, or it probably won't start because the MAF's not going to be plugged in anymore. So I'm in the passenger side. The only thing you really have to do is there's 3 bolts over here, 2 bolts on top. This metal cover comes off. You put the Megasquirt in, you plug and play, and then you just have to run a vacuum line from the Megasquirt to your intake manifold. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do that right now and get it all together. All right, so the Megasquirt is plugged in temporarily. I just wanted to plug it in, run the boost tube, like kind of gettily, just to see if it runs and to see if Marcus cut too many wires. And if it doesn't run, I'm blaming him.
It's definitely gonna run.
But anyways, this is plugged in. We're gonna fill it up with oil, put the battery in it, and we're gonna see if she cranks. So I have no faith right now. Definitely don't think it's gonna start first try. There's definitely gonna be something stupid wrong with it. But the Megasquirt's plugged in, everything's in. Let's find out. Oh! So we've been trying to diagnose what's wrong with it, why it's not really starting. The first thing we really went to was we checked all the grounds for one. They were tight, they were good. And then we started messing with the cam angle sensor. We retarded it all the way, advanced it all the way very slowly to see if it would start like that. That didn't work. We checked all the vacuum lines, that was good. And then we decided to pop the return light off to see if the fuel pump was working, to see if it was going through the fuel rail and getting fuel back in. And it wasn't. So we took this cover off. Marcus put his ear there, and there was no sound from the fuse pump. There was no sound from the fuel pump, which is weird because when I pulled this engine out, it ran, it drove fine. So I guess the fuel pump went bad somehow. I don't really know, but we were gonna put the Walbro in anyways tomorrow. I just wanted to hear it crank for tonight. So Marcus is over there ripping the fuel pump out, and we're gonna put the Walbro in. So about 45 minutes of finagling, cutting this because, where's the thing we cut? I think it's right over here.
How exhaust tip.
Yeah, right? This is gonna be my RC exhaust tip. So how a Miata fuel pump works is it has this right here, and well, we took it all apart, but this kind of slides on like that. And this one, you kind of just had to run a hose like that. So we had to cut it and then route it. And now it's good. We spliced it, ready to go. It's all shrink wrapped and everything. So we're gonna throw it back in the car and then try to start it. It's the next day. Me and Marcus, we actually changed the fuel pump. Sorry about my voice. I thought I was getting better, but I seem to be losing it more and more every day. But we changed the fuel pump to the Walbro 255, and it still wouldn't start. It sounded like it was kind of getting no fuel. So now Dom's here today. We've been kind of just diagnosing it, going through a bunch of stuff, trying a bunch of stuff, and we decided to plug the stock ECU back into the car because it sounded like it was getting no gas with the Megasquirt. So we plugged that one in, and then it sounded like it kind of wanted to start, but considering this has the R35 injectors and everything, we went to go take the spark plugs out, and the whole engine was flooded. So we unflooded it, blah, blah, blah. And now here we are, the Megasquirt's back in the car, and we're gonna do a compression test. Maybe, I did the timing 180 degrees off. So what we're doing now is we're gonna do a compression test, and if it's low, that means obviously I fucked up on the timing. I know I got the timing marks correct, but I might have messed it up and flipped it 180 degrees, but we'll see. All right, so cylinder number 1. $180. Cylinder number 2. $185. Cylinder number 3. $185 again. Cylinder number 4. $185. All right, so a lot of you are gonna think I'm crazy right now trying to explain this, but this is what's happening. So me and Tom, we've just been looking around, and he thought that the engine was 180 degrees, which he was right. So what we did was we changed the firing order of the wiring right here. Let's just say, for example, this isn't right, but this was 4, 3, 2, 1. What we did was we put 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So the wiring was also 180 degrees to see if it would start. And now the car starts. It doesn't start with the Megasquirt. We do think the Megasquirt's dudded because we took it apart and there is a burned circuit on the board. So we do think that is bad. So we ended up plugging the stock ECU back in and it turned over, but this is my exhaust, and this is my intake. If you don't believe me, we'll show you right now. Exhaust comes out of here. This is ice cold, and this is hot. Go ahead. That's literally the exhaust. It's coming out right here. And this cold, hot. I fucked up somewhere. I've never seen this before in my life. I didn't even know that was possible. But I guess we got something to figure out. If you can see that right there, right above where it says function, you can see the burn circuit right there. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's burned. And we did try using the Megasquirt many times. We tried to do a bunch of things, try to make the Megasquirt work. Nothing really seemed to be working. And so with that being said, obviously I messed up with timing somewhere. Something is 180 degrees off, and we have to fix that. I need to order a new Megasquirt because I'm going to send that Megasquirt out, but it's going to take kind of too long, so I'm just going to order another one, and then I guess I'm just going to have a backup when that one gets fixed and comes back in. So while we're ordering that, maybe tomorrow or something, or Monday, we can fix the timing, get that all right, and when the Megasquirt gets here, we can put it in, and this thing will run like a charm. So I guess that's it. I was really hoping. We did hear it start, but the turbo was the intake, and the intake was the exhaust. But it did start. I told you guys we'd get it started. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.